hold on. Let me get my thingies. Let me get my thingies. I was not paying attention. Hello. Sprinkles. And I was over at Bridget's house with her having her celebration, working on my kashnitting. My kashnitting. You want to see my kashnitting? That's my kashnitting. Anniversary cake. Hello. 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 Thank you for coming to Mindful Monday. Sprinkles. Sprinkles, sprinkles. Wonder Twin. Love you, baby. So, unfortunately, Lexi will not be with us this week. She has picked up a little bug and I sent her to bed. So she is resting, trying to stay hydrated, little throat and nose thing, fatigue. So she's in bed. And so you get just me today. So I have a few things. I turned this into like a what you whipping on. I thought about getting a Kuan Yin Oracle card, Oracle deck. So when she wasn't here that I could still, pull cards for us. But I think I'll just take this opportunity to kind of show what you whipping on. And then I got luck of the draw 9. Little sprinkles for you, and then what I showed you the kashnitting already, but I want to say hello to everyone and thank you so much for coming in. I can do a little bit of at you. We can do a little breath work. We can do a little something, see what speaks to us, and we'll talk on it. We'll chitty chat. But hi, Regina. Welcome in, doll. Lorene. Hello, Christine. Hello. Welcome in. I had a great weekend, but tomorrow I got to go back to work. After being off for a week. I don't want to go back. I want to just do this. Can I just do this? How about I sit and I do this every day? Medical insurance won't allow it. Debbed out. Hi, baby. Hi, hi, hi. Yeah, happy Labor Day, everyone. And Rockin' Amma. Hi, Mary. Welcome in, doll. Twisting sister. Look, look, look. Oh, I got it. And I found my things. I found my numbers. I was looking for my numbers. I was getting kind of ghetto style. I went a little, yeah, but I found my numbers. Right after this, Laura, I'm going to go and I'm going to finish the tutorial. So, and then you can work your magic. You can fluff it up, do whatever. But I'm sorry. I put it off. I've been like, I don't know what it was. I got to like row 20 and then went, so many other things kept coming up. Grandpa Cranker Tater, Nader, give Mama Nader Tater Cranker a kiss for me and for her. For her. Hello. Hi, baby, Wonder Twin. I already gave her some of that. We are NASA today. And my thingies, see, my thingies have stars and things on them too. I did that. Yes, I did. Sugar, sugar. Hi, my sugar diamond. Diamonds in my eyes for you. Regina, hi, sweetheart. Bonbon. Shake a bonbon, shake a bonbon. Shake a bonbon, shake a bonbon. Every time I see your name, Bon. That is what goes in my head. Shake a bonbon, shake a bonbon. Every time. Joyce. Hi, Joycey. Welcome in. Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly. Barb. Hello. Milan, baby. And let's see. Jennifer. Hello. I'm doing good. I'm actually doing really good today. I got a lot. Yeah, hit these ones. Pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. That's my favorite. The skirt. There's my little brother. Sprinkles for you. Second sprinkle for my little brother. Boy, I am so excited about Angel's Gate. Oh, it is gorgeous. And Chesapeake. That was okay. So can we talk? Come and talk to me. I need to tell you something. Obi-Wan, that is Juan the Yarn Addict. Juan the Yarn Addict is in the freaking house. Okay, he is gonna have this series coming through, a collection, and it's all like about lighthouses. And he's doing one right now, Angel's Gate from LA. And then the one before that was Chesapeake. Ooh, child, I had to faux the heck out of some stuff. I whipped the faux out of that so I could be ready. Are you ready? There's my OG, baby. I don't think you saw me I said, there's my OG baby girl, whoop, whoop. And then you, like, 10 minutes later, you were like, the first time you saw me, I was like, I rolled up in here and not a freaking person saw me. I was like, see, that's why I stay quiet. It was busy times over there. I'm so proud of Bridget. You know, as Bridget just had her podiversary, and that girl is talented. Talented. Love her. Been a part of her channel for a long time, since inception. Yeah. She a breath of fresh air, because she tells it how it is. She don't take no shit. Fluffy butt. Fuzzy butt. Fuzzy butt. Fuzzy butt. I love to make things with your guys. Heidi. Hi, Heidi, baby girl. Cecilia. Hello. Hello. How you doing? Oh yeah. It's no rush. No, I'm not. I can't. There's been some very importante things going on. So that one, yeah. You know when you got to be called to work on something? Well, the universe said, what are you doing? Finish that. So I'm going to whip the foe out of it. We're going to finish it. Tara Lee, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. The thingies. Yeah, they're my thingies. Deborah. Hi. What's up, Debbie Deb? All right. Well, let me see. Who else? I'm scrolling. I'm zooming. I am zooming. And we are walking. And we are walking. Amber, hello, how you doing? Okay, I'm to the bottom. Hey, Jacob Bonbon. Yes, there I am at the bottom. All right. Hello, my loves. Let me sprinkle you a little bit. Sprinkle. It's been one heck of a last week going on. I was on vacation, staycation. I had company multiple times and hosted here, and it was fantastic. It was so good to visit with people like in the flesh and like touch someone. I mean, I love this. We do these air hug things, but it was so wonderful to see loved ones. Yeah, my girls from Cali came through, and my niece and my nephew came over. Well, I still already call him my nephew. He just put a ring on it, so that's coming soon. But hi, friend. But it took the whole week off, and I, like, as you can see, I revamped some things, took some things down, worked on some things, and then see, look, I'm pointing over here, and it's over here. Well, I forgot to tell you what this was last time. Well, it's there now again. I left it there so I could remember to tell you, what is that? I needed a drink. Oh, that's so good. I love nummy things. Okay, so let me talk about this since I didn't talk about this last time. This was like a stitch sampler. Ooh, don't you fall over. This is Manny's stunt double. Amanda's stunt double. I call her Manny. And she was holding. So it is, you can see it's got points. It's got all of the points. And it is the silhouette from my Get to the Point hugger that I designed for Mama Swift when she was the fairy princess. And that was Christmas in July fairy, Princess Winter. And so I had designed that for her. And what I did was I took what you guys can't see. Oh, can you see the shell work? You can see the shell work. I was playing with stitches in there. And because the original pattern, it's all filet work. But in the points, I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to look through the piece to show you. But yeah, and then I did all kinds of shell work across the bottom. I'm looking at this. Oh yeah, you can see it. So I did the puff fans in there, but there is no, I was just playing. And the yarn is Have a Nice Day. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's Have a Blessed Day. Yeah, Have a Blessed Day. It's Setta's yarn and cotton. So Melissa over at my CIA, that's Crochet in Agreement, she hand dyed this, and it's Setta's colorway in cotton, 100% cotton. So that's what this is. There's kind of a pattern, kind of, and a couple people have these, Like my Dawn Erin has, well, Mama Swift has the original. And then Dawn Erin got one. She got that one in that Tangier silk and the green and the beautiful. But so that's that one. This is mine though. This is mine though. Because that's in my Have a Blessed Day from my LexitheLu. Let me put you right there. You just sit right there and be pretty. But now I've got nothing on this one. She's naked. Shh, don't tell. Don't tell. Hi, Renee. Welcome in. All right. Oh, yeah. The cat's meows are dropping. You guys, I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. Those cat's meows are coming out so good. I was so proud of all you guys for doing that, except the challenge. Cherry, hi, baby. Hi, Mama June. Nana June. Kiss for you. Oh, fishy face. Fishy face for you. Okay. So, yeah. So, that's what that was. Yeah, OG, baby. You got the original. The original. But you know what's wonderful is both my OGs got them. See, yours with Mama Swift's was the original. That was the, I mean, I designed it for her. But then the one that Dawn Erin got was a little different. It was a little different. But it was like the prototype. Hi, Diane. It's been a while, sweetheart. Let's see. What else do we want to talk about? Oh, let me get, oh yeah, you guys still have some time for the Olga Pava challenge. Accepted. $40 shipping blessing. So for those of you that don't know, fuzzy butt, fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy butt. Oh, you got a paw blanket going. You see, I'm paying attention to the chat today. Are you proud? Camille. Camille. Or is that the Camille? Is that the, are you the Camille that my chickadee always says Camille Vanilli? I can't, I'm sorry that I don't remember, but I just always see the E at the end and I want to say Camille. But Renee, oh, Renee, that's you. You're in you changed your channel name. Oh, it's not Camille. Well, then I'm going to call you Camille. Camille Creations. Okay, so you guys have, oh, Diane. Thank you for becoming a member. We get to dance one, members. Come on. Hold on. I got a special one for you. I'll stand up. I'll stand up. I'll stand up. I've been sitting a lot today. So for those of you that don't know, when you make it rain in my chat, I get up and dance and play some music for you. So here's one of the thank yous. So we get a little dance for you. Make it rain. Thank you for becoming a member, sweetheart. And for those of you that don't know, once a month, at the end of the month, and our winner was just selected, I take all of the members and I put you on a wheel and shoo, and I spin the heck out of you. And our Linda Padilla won this month. Last month it was Chickadee. So yeah, it's so fun. It's so fun. So this month, yeah, you joined just in time, Diane Sharp. So at the end of the month on on September 30th, I'll draw someone for a treat. Hello, Southern Winter. How are you? Sean. Let's see. Emily, hello. Welcome in. Fuzzy, fuzzy butt, fuzzy, fuzzy butt. I can't help it. I can't help it. You got to keep doing something, right? RG, hello. Welcome in. Nice to meet you. It's already, oh, she's sleeping. Well, you can give her a little kiss for me in the morning. Oh, no. Sisters. Oh, your auntie's in. Give her a little hug and blow some healing to her. Welcome in, RG. Nice to meet you. Welcome in. Let's see. Let me see. I stopped the chat for a second because I wanted to see what that said. Fuzzy, fuzzy butt, fuzzy, fuzzy butt. Check a bonbon. Hello, Kendall. Welcome in. Okay, so what else do we want to talk about? We want to come and talk to me. Let's see. I showed you my knitting. So my knitting, I was working on that while I was watching Bridget. Anna, my Obi-Wan, he inspired me to pick it back up because he's been practicing his knitting. And then Ross is back. Yeah. Oh, Crystal. Oh, thank you. That is so sweet. We got Sugar Diamond, Pen Shrum, Robin, Kimberly Otterson, and Dawn Turpin. Welcome to the Jax Crazy House. I don't even know what I call you. We're warriors. We are supermen and superwomen. Warrior pose. Ha ha ha. I guess that's what we could do. Oh no, Lola, just stay, because when people start gifting, you get it back. You never, ever, ever. You are so supportive in every other way. Every other way. There's other ways to support channels and not necessarily being members. Because I really, you know what? That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to see, because I saw someone else was gifting memberships themselves. How did you guys do that? Let me see. I'm getting the Lappy Toppy. Because today I was just on the iPad. Oh, Crystal, thank you. That was so sweet. Okay, so I think, do I go here? Yeah, and all of you guys will now be eligible for the monthly membership treat. We love treats. Yes, we do. Okay, so if I go here and I go here, oh my gosh, what screen grab did they get? Yikes. Yikes. Okay, do we go there? Membership gifting. What is that? Did I do it? I did it. Mama Swift got it. Oh, yeah. Kristen and Deb Weston. I'm so happy. I learned how. I did it, Pam Star. Grandma Wanda. That's awesome. Sauce. That was amazing. It says I have 10. Okay, so next week I'll do one too. That's so fun. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely life. That's my favorite in the whole wide world. But anyway, so my Obi-Wan, and we were in Members Live today, and he had his knitting, and so I had to get my knitting out. And it's just that, what is it? This just the stockinette, but it's got the garter on the edges like the Mama in a Stitch does. So it's like the border is happening as you make it. So I love it. But that's my I love anniversary cakes. And I saw the new colors and I was like, put it back, put it down. Put it down. I saw that brown one. It was so pretty. Sorry, I'm really shaking this desk today. What the heck? Oh, and see now, does this mean I have to dance like 12 times? Do I need to dance for gifting my own? And now there's another one. I got to do another one. It's so fun. Okay, so let's do this one. I love this one so much. Oh, here they come. Cherry, Regina, and Francis, and Pamela, and Andrea. Oh, that is so fun. Mama stole. Nana C got one. Nana C got one. You get a membership, and you get a membership, and you get a membership, and you get a membership. Okay, now see, we got to drop it like it's hot for Cherry. Cherry, we finna drop it like it's hot for you, girl. Here it comes. Are you ready? I was grooving. That is so fun. Do you know that is like my favorite thing in the whole wide world? Are the membership gifting. Because it's like you're giving a little sprinkle to the channel, but then you're sprinkling the chat. You just sprinkled the sprinkles in it. sprinkled all of the things in the chat. That is like the bestest in the whole wide world. Yay! Mama Swift! I love that. It really is my favorite. It's like, don't get it twisted. I love the super chats too, because especially when you make the little guys dance and stuff, I like the little green ones and the little fox for fox's sake. For the fox sake. I love him too. But the membership gifting, because you just sprinkled, y'all just sprinkled my chat. That's the best in the whole wide world. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm here Monday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Wednesday mornings. Let's see, today is normally supposed to be quiet time because it's just supposed to be Mindful Monday with my oldest daughter. And we pull oracle cards and we do things. Yeah, see that she needed to do the numerology today. She didn't do the numerology. I should have had her do that for us before she went to bed. But it's okay because we'll do 2 on Wednesday. So Wednesday mornings at 8 a.m. we have coffee together. That's Pacific time. And then I'm on Saturdays at 11 a.m. So, oh, Sharon. My girl wants me to dance for it. Okay, I'll do the old one. You want to do the old one? Let's do the old one. Here it goes. I think I already did that one though, didn't I? Oh, suck it now. And then 10 minutes later, told you I had to take my jury off today. So funny. Okay, Shanga Gentle with a smile. I need to prepare. Okay, I'm gonna do that for you while I get this whip down here. Watch me whip. Watch me crochet. Watch me whip. Watch me crochet. Yes, I did just do that to WIPin Nene. It still cracks me up. Oh, I can't believe when that rolled out of my mouth for the first time. That was hilarious. I was just playing around too, and I was like, oh. Okay, so what you whipping on? Let's talk about some whips. What you whipping on? I'm whipping on my my bag still. So I told y'all I had this weird yarn. It's called Purely Fresh from Yarn Bee. And see, this stuff is weird. It's like a roving cotton with a thread around it, but it's like sparkly. And I didn't know what to do with it because I started working with it and I was like, that is not going to launder well. And then I noticed it's 100%. Is it 100%? Oh, it's 100% lyocell. Is that cotton? What? I thought this stuff was 100% cotton. Okay. You know what was cotton? It was the other ones. I had some other ones in here. Nope, I already used them. They were the mainstays. That mainstay made one too. Oh, Diane Sharp. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Hold on. Where are you? Diane, hey, Jax, you have. It's a 4 weight and says to use a 5mm. I usually use it. What should I do? Use your 5.5mm. I personally, so I always tell people if you're a tight crocheter, like if you make something and it's always smaller than everybody else's, that means you are a tight crocheter. I'm what's called a yanker. So when I do my, I had a hook here. When I do my stuff, when I kind of pull sometimes. And so my loops are a little bit bigger. They're not so tight. And so my stuff is usually bigger. So I mean, how did 40%? I answered you. Yeah. Oh yeah. Everyone in here is very, very knowledgeable, especially all of my pimps in blue. And just so you know, pimps in here are professionals in management positions. That's a Jeff Dunham thing. It's Jeff does that. But no, yeah, so Diane, easy. But I usually use either a 5.5 or a 6. A lot of time, it depends if you're looking for drape. So that's kind of a broad question. But in general, I will use a 5.5 or a 6mm crochet hook with a 4-way. Yeah, she got me. I think I would say I've been crocheting for maybe, well, she's 29. So about 30 years. I got about 30. Denise, hi baby. But yeah, so anyway, I pulled this out and decided to make a bag. So I have the dark orange, I have the light orange, and then I have this creamy color. So I'm going to do that. I'm making a little, like a diaper bag for Bean. So that's my thing. I'm sorry, Denise, I forgot to schedule it. And sometimes when I don't schedule it, they don't notify because I didn't know if I was going to go on. But I decided, you know, I figured the times where Lexi isn't here or can't make it for whatever reason, I'll just still come on. Oh, Lorene, thank you, baby. Thank you for re-enlisting or re-enlisting for coming back. But seeing this is in my Sophie's Universe bag. So I'll put that down there. Don't worry, baby. Don't worry. I mean, like I said, I forgot to schedule it. And being a holiday, I was like, should I just go on? I was like, you know what? People can just watch replay. And this gave me the opportunity to do a WIPin on. Burnout pop. Now, burnout pop, I have some pop right there. I would use a 6. Yeah, I used a 6 when I used burnout pop because it's a toothy, it's like a heavy 4-weight. Right, thank you. They were very pretty. I do have purple and green. I have purple and green too, but I'm going to use those on something else. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Hi, Tara. Tara Lee. Yeah, burnout pop, I definitely would use a 6mm crochet hook. Yep. See, there's my Wonder Twin. My Wonder Twin, that's Mama Swift. Whenever I have questions, because I have questions too. And even she has questions. We always, I mean, it's always a work in progress, right? We're always learning and new techniques and things. But yeah, I would trust her wholeheartedly. She said use a 6, I would. Okay. So, in fact, now that we're talking about Mama Swift, let's talk about Luck of the Draw. Now, if you guys have not heard of Luck of the Draw, I was blessed and that I received permission that me and Lynette from Charm Grammy, we did Luck of the Draw 8. And what Luck of the Draw is I'll discuss real fast. In fact, here's my Luck of the Draw. I have it in my hat, not hate bag. That's all of the blue hats. And what it is during Rona, when everybody was on quarantine, Nan from Nan's Next Knots, created Luck of the Draw. And what it was like a stash buster. Because, you know, nobody could get yarn, whatever. We couldn't go anywhere. Everybody was on lockdown. Not to mention, so many people were just, I mean, money was, that was a bad time. But anyway, so Nan created Luck of the Draw. And what she did is she had her little green sparkly hat, and she put her numbers in there. And what you did is, now I created a card. And you have your main color, which my main color is Ella Ray Chunky Superwash Merino. This blanket is for Bean, by the way. And then you have 8 other colors. And so what I did is I put my 8 colors like that, and then I tie it, make it cute. But I have some hand dyed, like this is this week's. Let me find. See, this is some hand dyed cotton, and it's like blue and like 3 different shades of purple. And this was dyed by Crystal Sky Hand Dyed. That's Donna, Mama Donna from Hurley Hand Dyed. That's their channel here is Hurley Hand Dyed. And then let's see, let me do it like this. Can't see. see. Okay. All right, so here is, let me take all these out of here because it'll make it easier. So here is my LRA. Here's the ball band. It's my LRA Chunky Merino Superwash that I got a 5-pack from Little Knits. I got a 5-pack of this Superwash Merino chunky yarn from Little Knits for like, I think it was like, it ended up, they were like $4 or $5 a hank. They were on the clearances, but this is the color. I'm trying to see. Where's my thing? So from when you look back here, it just looks like it's brown. But when you look up real close, do you see how there's some other, there's like green and there's some other colors in there. So pretty. But this one is called, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you the name. It is called Rainforest Heather. I had 3 colors of this one. So pretty. Love that. So that's my main color. LRA. Okay, here is, I pulled this one. This is another one from Crystal Sky Hand Dyed. Another one of my hand dyed cottons. So you can see there's a thing. I had got them. They all kind of melded together. But this one isn't on my card. This one is just in case I run out of something. Okay, sorry if anybody's coming in. I'm not looking at the chat. My mods got you. I see lots of things happening. Okay, and then here's another one. This one I loved because it had a little bit of yellow and brown. Oh, there's a good one. Okay, there. I found the angle now. Sorry, there it is. So pretty. But when they're all together, love it. But then there's my other one. And then see, this was the first week. And see, that's all I had left. This were the same size. That's all I had left of that one. Look at those blues and the turquoise. So pretty. So I pulled this one forward just in case I ran out of something. And then what I did was I had gotten, when Premier had their big sale, I got a bunch of this cotton, the Cotton Sprout Speckle. So I have 3 different shades of this Cotton Sprout Speckle. I have Waves, Camping, and Harvest. So I'm not going to pull all those out because they become leakers. See, I caked it up because I'm using 2 strands together on these ones because they're a little thinner. But yeah, so that I did that one. So there's my luck of the draw. Those are my colors. Put those in there. I did have to, I have to go pull 2 extra colors. Dum dum doo doo. I can't believe I forgot to do that because I had accidentally pulled 2 colors that were Batik Garden, Premier Batik Garden, and I thought it was 100%. I could have sworn that those were cotton. They're not. So I had to pull 2 of my colors out. So I'm going to go get 2 more of these and I'll substitute those. Luckily, those colors haven't been chosen yet. All right, so let me put this in here and then I'll show you what I did. So we learned the most wonderful game changer foundation row for a side-to-side blanket. Okay, Mama Swift taught us how to make this spectacular foundation row instead of chaining a bunch of chains when she made her texture cabin throw. And so she wrote the pattern, and she also, if you need, if you want the written recipe pattern, email her. It's mamaswift3, the number 3 @gmail.com, and she'll give you the written. And then Juan, the Yarn Addict, did the tutorial. It is a 2-row repeat, and it is freaking fantastic. But anyway, so how you start her thing is amazing. It's you chain 3, and then you double crochet back into the first chain, chain 3, double crochet back into the next first chain, chain 3, double crochet, chain 3, and it makes these little loops. And then you work in the loops. She does 3 double crochets in the loops. But I'm doing one that I needed to have even numbers, so I did 2 in each. But it is amazing. I didn't count. All I did was measured and boom, went on with it. It's amazing. Game changer. But so what I did, because I don't like back and forth blankets. If y'all see, 90% of my stuff is from the center. I got scolded. It's not a granny square. It's a from the center blanket because I wasn't using the granny clusters. Voodoo hexy. But anyway, so I did Nan's original pattern, but I jaxed it up. So I have my main color rows are Mama Swift's log cabin, but I used 3. I did, you know, the 2-row repeat, but then ended with another cluster. And then the color rows, when she picks the color, that's the part of Nan's, which is a row of double crochets, a row of filet or windows, and a row of double crochet. So here it is. Are you ready to see it? I didn't even see I wasn't watching the chat. I'm so sorry. If you ask me a question, what is Terrell? Or I will tell you in just a moment what Boggy Creek is. Okay, so here it is. Let me come close so you can see. Okay, so here is Mama Swift's little pattern. It's like a row of clusters, and then you come back and you do doubles and trebles, but you do a treble into the center of that bottom. It's gorgeous. But I get too bored. That originally would have been 3 rows of doubles. No. I need something that'll keep my attention. That kept my attention. And then you can see the color rows are the fillets. So this is a blanket for Bean. And that's what I have so far. That's week 1 and week 2. And now I'm set up. I did my setup rows for week 3, which is every Thursday in the morning, like 7 a.m. She will drop her video picking a color and showing us her project progress because she's doing 3. I was like, you know what? You go on. I usually do that with her. But this time I was like, I'm so tired. I got to like focus. Misha Bella. Thank you, baby. Yes, you have been. Let's make a look like this one. I have made your textured cabin throw. She probably ain't talking to me, huh? Right? It's a life-changing technique. I told her every blanket I do from left to right now, whether it's my pattern or someone else's pattern, I am using that beginning. Sorry, not sorry. And in every video, I will plug her that's where it came from. Just like I do on my shawls. Just like I do on my shawls with Fiber Spider. That I do that. And it's actually, he corrected me. He was like, girlfriend, honey. He did the tutorial for the sawtooth. But I guess the pattern writer is actually, her name is Purple Iguana. Her business is called Purple Iguana, but that's her technique. He taught us, and I use it now on every shawl I make. You start and stop with the iris stitch. So it makes a little floop, 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 floop across the top of your shawl. Yes. Oh, you were talking to Okay, Diane Sharp. Good. Did we get it? Everything? Did she get everything? Made one. I love anniversary cakes. I actually have one, and it was the grays. And I'm sorry, Obi-Wan. I think I might frog that one because I want to reuse that on something else. And you can't get those ones anymore. They're the old ones. They're from like 2 sessions ago. Yeah, see, everybody's making that texture cabin throw because it's life. It's so easy. Oh, I didn't bring one over here. I actually was napping on the couch with it today. So warm. It was so warm and cozy. But yeah, that pattern was life. So anyway, let's see. What else do we got? I can't keep forgetting. Oh yes, Olga. I started to talk about Olga Pava, and now we'll talk about Boggy Creek. So for those of you that are new or don't know what Boggy Creek is, Camp Boggy Creek is a camp in Eustis, Florida that was founded by Paul Newman and some other investors. And it is a camp for chronically ill children. I believe they service 16 illnesses, anywhere from diabetes to sickle cell anemia to cerebral palsy. And they have special facilities that are there for children that require constant care. There's a medical team, special ramps and pools. And I mean, there's even ways for these kids to like learn archery and kayaking and canoeing. And it's wonderful. And it is being, this Camp Boggy Creek Blanket Brigade is being hosted by Nancy over at She's Got Yarn, Lynette from Charmed Grammy, Juan from Juan the Yarn Addict, and Nina, that's Lynn from Nina's Knots. And I have also joined in with them. I will be joining them when it's time to go drop the blankets off. I'm going to fly to the East Coast and then drive with Juan because he's going to throw all the blankets that he's received into a truck and we're going to drive them to Florida. So, yes. And then I have also made several, I think 3 or 4 designs that can either directly are for Boggy Creek or can be used for Boggy. And so what it is we are making blankets. They are 35 by 40 wide and 40 by 50 long. And so most of mine are 40 by 40 squares. You know, it's a 40-inch square. But you can make like a 40 by 50 rectangle. So what happens is when the children come on their bunks, there's 10 beds per bunk or per cabin, and there's a blanket draped over a handmade quilt that the beds are made up in. The quilt stays, but the blanket that's draped at the foot of the bed, the kids get to take home. And those are the blankets we make. So we're not the only ones that are making the blankets, but last year we were just shy of 1,100 blankets. This year we're trying to do 2,025 blankets. I believe we're already to 365 blankets, and they just started opening them in August. So make your blankets. The deadline is January 31st to get your blankets to either so many names now. Either She's Got Yarn Nancy in Florida, and her post office box is in everything. So you'll have to go and check her out if you want to send them to her. Or you can send your blankets to Juan the Yarn Addict. He's in Delaware. And now Lynn over at Nina's Knots is accepting 5-inch, very particular now, 5-inch granny squares that are bright, beautiful, in-your-face colors. So she's not really looking for muted colors, but like neons and just like really, really colorful squares. The more like in-your-face, the better. Motifs, she's accepting the hearts. They love it when there's motifs and fun. Just think fun, because these are little kids. So that's Nina's Knots. Lynn is doing those ones. Then our Billy Crafty Floridian. She is accepting 6-inch squares that are holiday themed, and they're particular holidays. So there's St. Patrick's Day, Halloween, and Christmas. Okay, so people had started sending just random squares that had nothing to do with those 3 holidays. She was like, excuse me. So very particular with what they're asking for. So make sure to send what they're asking for. Okay. Then let's see. Also, I don't know, Mama Swift, what's the deadline for the design challenge that Lynette over at Charmed Grammy challenged us as a community? Hi, Deborah. Challenged us to make just a real quick free Boggy Creek blanket design. And, you know, I haven't had to do it. So there's so many people. Angela from Precious Yarnery, myself, Juan the Yarn Addict. He just did his Swiggle Wiggle, which is a beautiful, like, rendition or revamp of the Mile a Minute. I really want to do that one, but I was like, all those ends. And then I thought about doing it with like a quick change variegated yarn. No changing it. But then I was told I would still need to use 2 colors. But anyway, then Mama Swift has one. Hers is the Fireside Throw, or I'm Fireside Throw. Hers is Textured Cabin. We have OCL, which is Obsessive Crochet Lady. Amanda Panda, she made one, which is Boggy, For the Love of Boggy. let's see who else. I wrote it down the other day. Oh, Judy's Creations in Crochet. She did a take on one of Fiber Spider's blankets. It was, she took his, was it the Virus Granny? Virus Merge. No. Virus meets Granny type one. And she made small squares, like 4 squares and then some other squares and did a border. It's really cool the way she put it together. Let's see. Yes, so those are some people that have done the design challenge. So check them out. There is I started linking the playlist. There's a playlist for all of the designs that have been submitted for Boggy Creek. In fact, it wasn't just the design challenge. I was like, oh, there's some of my designs were in there from last year and the year before. So good night, Terrell. Thanks for coming in. It was very nice to meet you, sir. Or I shouldn't assume that yeah, nowadays it's so hard to tell. Just nice for coming in. Let's see. Yes. Oh, yes. So let me circle back around now. So I do every year when we do Boggy, I somehow, some way have a challenge that will easy for me to say, the winner will receive what I call a shipping blessing. And I've been doing that for, oh my goodness, we've been doing shipping blessings since I started this 4 years ago. So whenever we participate in something, there's always the people that they want to participate so much, but maybe can't afford shipping. So what I do is a $40 shipping blessing. So, and to put it in perspective, Mama Swift, we were just looking for 4 blankets. 4 blankets was about $50 to ship from the West Coast to Florida. So it was about 48 bucks. So I was like, I was able to, the shipping blessing that she won from the Boggy Style make along, paid for one of the packages. She, I think, mailed 12. Yes. Lotted 9. What are we doing? What happened? Facebook page for LOTD9. Someone just asked me that. It says luck of the draw. It'll say luck of the draw. And it's in there. I can try to, let me link LOTD Facebook. Because someone asked the other day and I got it for her, the link. Okay, I'll try to remember to keep putting the link in there too. Yes, Mary King, I will, I promise. Yes, my love, I will do that for sure. You are a girl. Is it pronounced Terrell or Terry? Okay, good to know. See, sometimes it's hard to tell. There was a Daryl that came in, and it was a female, and I was like, I'm sorry, Daryl Dixon. Sometimes it's so hard to tell. Hi, Tina. Welcome in, sweetheart. Thank you for joining the memberships. So honored and blessed to have you all. Sherry, hi, Sherry. Oh, boy, are you late? Well, no, because I almost didn't know if, oh, there you are. Denise, you found it. I just saw it. It notified me that you needed to be let in. Someone will let you in shortly, sweetheart. I didn't know I was admin. I'm admin. I don't like Facebook. I try not to go on there. I think I was the last one that posted in there last year. Y'all drop it like it's hot. Oh, good. You found it. Search for Boggy. Luck of the draw. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes, because luck of the draw isn't only Boggy. Now, I have used luck of the draw to make hooked on sunshine blankets. I did luck of the draw to make a cardigan. Luck of the draw helps you choose colors. That's it. You can make anything you want. Really? Just from Michigan to Delaware? It could be your sizes. Now, I will tell y'all that I have tested this, okay? So I ship in shipping bags, heavy duty shipping bags. And what I do is I put things inside of a bag. I put it in my poly bags, my, you know, my t-shirt bags or whatever you want to call them. And I get those, and then I put them inside of a bag and get that real tight and all the air out of it, and then put it in a second bag. That, to ship that with the weight and the dimensions, I notice if you stay under a 15 by 15, like you do a 12 by 14 or a 10 by 10, get it to those dimensions, it's cheaper. You go over a 14 by 4, or was it, I think if you go over a 12 by 14, it bumps you up into another bracket of cha-ching. So anyway, but then I took that and it was like, I think it was like 1.5 pounds. It was a 10 by 12. I measured it and, you know, got all the air. It was a 10 by 12 and it was like $5 to ship it. I took the same exact stuff and put it inside of a small box that was like, I think the box was a 14 by 12 by 5. And it was almost 3 times the cost. So even though I used 3 bags, it was still 100% cheaper to put it in the bags. And I have even put a box inside of wrap inside of a bag and shipped it, because if you didn't want it to get crushed, and it was still $6 cheaper. Yep. Pirate ship. I use pirate ship. All you need is a printer and some tape. That's it. I just go to my thing. I even do it from my phone. It says you download the PDF and you print it. And then I use packing tape. I used to use packing tape, but that got really expensive. So on Amazon, I got those they're little sticker pouches, and you stick it and you put it inside, and you can actually put invoices in there behind. I put a card in there one time. I put a little arrow. I said, there's something in here, Mary. But, and even using that is even cheaper. So yeah. Okay, so now real quick, I squirreled. Olga, the Olga Pava challenge. You have 5 more days. 5 more days, stitches. So my last challenge, it was off the cuff. In fact, I just saw Olga put up a video with a little bit more explanation, and it doesn't look like she's going to be crocheting for a while. It just makes me so sad. I got to go watch it. I've just been really busy, so I have so much to catch up on. But so I put out a challenge. She was having a really hard time with nasty people. And there are some of us that, yes, we put on free tutorials, but we will put a written pattern for a few dollars. And anyway, people really came for her, and it was awful. They were like, don't buy her patterns. The tutorials are free. Well, that's how she feeds her children. Hi, that's how I am going to now feed my children, you know, is yes, we get a little bit of watch hours from when people watch the videos, but the bread and butter and the shipping to help with that really is going to come from the paid pattern. So think about that. If you see someone that has a free tutorial, but they also have the written pattern for like $1, $2, even $5, just think about buying that pattern to help support that designer. If you don't use patterns, gift it. Holy Moses, there's 70 people here. I thought we were going to pull just a small group today. Hi, everybody. It's not doing it. Why is it? There it is, confetti. But yeah, just think about that. Again, if you don't do patterns, you can gift them. Put them in a bag, because I really am I want to teach how to read the patterns. I know Juan was talking about that too. Hi, Tracy. But yeah, Cherry, I'm telling you, look into Pirate Ship. And what I love is Pirate Ships lets me import my stuff from Etsy. They let you link. Because sometimes I can get it cheaper on Etsy, or I could get it cheaper on Pirate Ship than what they're offering on Etsy. Usually it's the same. It's very comparable. Yay, Heidi. So like I was saying, you have until September 7th, which is this coming Saturday, to get me your pictures of your finished Olga patterns. The challenge was to go and support her, to purchase a pattern from either her Etsy or her Ravelry and make a Boggy Creek blanket. So I made the lace, is it diamond lace? And I made a 40-inch square and it was perfect. And but you can do any of her patterns you want. It could even be one of her scarves that you just made into a blanket. Mama Swift and I were already talking about that, taking one of the scarf patterns and just changing the multiples and making a blanket with it. But, oh, go night-night, sweetheart, go night-night. I'll see you on Wednesday. And in the YouTube streets, because we got, I don't know if we're doing Let's Talk Stitches with Juan tomorrow. I don't know if he's doing that, but there's lots of people on. Mary, for the bean. Oh, thank you. Okay, here. I'll do a thank you for you. Here it is. Let's do this. Thank you, sweetheart. I gotta write that. That was $20 for bean. It will come up on my little thing and I print it. And then I send Lex the money. There you go. Thank you, Mary. I know she will be very, very appreciative of that. Let's see. I squirreled. Oh, the Olga. So do your Olga. You just have to show me proof that you purchase, which could be just your picture with the front of the pattern. You're not exposing the pattern, just, picture so I can see that you have the physical pattern in your premise, because my pattern was purchased as a gift. So, excuse me. I am well. Thank you, Isabel. I squirreled. Isabel, what was I saying? Oh, that my pattern was gifted for me. But if your pattern was gifted, all I need to know is that you have the pattern because it was purchased by someone. And in with your picture, send me a picture of your faux and let me know that it's the Olga challenge. And then maybe I'll do it separately because I'm going to have to go through. I should have done it on the 6th, so I had time for Saturday. So on Saturday, I'll close it. At the end of Saturday, we'll talk about it one more time. I'll give you to the end, midnight on the 7th, and then I'll put out a little video on Sunday saying who won the shipping blessing. So that will be a $40 shipping blessing to send your blanket, into Boggy Creek, whoever you send it to, either Juan or Nancy. So, yeah. So that's the Olga Pava. I think I've talked about, I also wanted to talk about, see, I showed you that. I got the links. There's where the links. Okay, so Lex and I had mentioned, Sandy, rah. There's my Sandra. Hi, baby. We had talked about a Mama Soup Pot cookbook. And a couple people dropped comments or had mentioned, but I haven't received any actual emails. So we had asked if you would like to participate. Lex and I are going to put together a soup, Mama's favorite soup. Haven't really named it yet. I like Mama's Soup Pot. And it could be not your Mama's Soup Pot, because we like to elaborate and sprinkle and then I had someone say, I'm not a recipe cooker. And I was like, well, one of mine, and it's going to go in there, is a pinch of this and 2 pinches of that, and put a pinch and then take a little bit away and put a little pinch. Camille, welcome, sweetheart. And it's going to be like a pinch of this and a pinch of that. recipes. I just want participation, you know, and I know that so many people, like there's so many of my abuelita she would not give you recipes. If you wanted to know what her tortilla recipe was or her bean recipe, you had to get in the kitchen and cook with her. And so yeah, the kitchen sink soups, that's my favorite. The goulashes, like I'm really on a like Thai and Vietnamese pho, and you know, with the star anise and the or anise and the, oh, love pho. Pho is like, what the fuck? I'm telling you. But right now, my Tom Kha. Tom Kha is a sweet and sour lemongrass with coconut milk. And then there's Tom Yum, which Tom Yum is more like a clear broth, but Tom Kha has the coconut milk in it. With the lemongrass, oh, it's my favorite. It's my favorite. So, where do you get the bags? Were we talking about bags? Juanita, did I miss something? Mods, help me out. I missed something. Let me see. Where did Juanita ask a question? What bags? Did I squirrel the heck out of something? I get mine from Amazon. Oh, my shipping bags. Yes, I get them from Amazon. I have gotten some from Temu, but you got to be really careful. Half the time their stuff is not in inches. It's in millimeters or centimeters. So you think you're getting a 14-inch bag, and it's a 14-centimeter bag. And so they're little tiny things. Nancy had a bad go with that. But I get my bags, and I actually just got gifted some beautiful, someone got some off my wish list. Thank you, sister. She sent me some beautiful ones from my wish list on Amazon. So yeah, I say when I type, I put mailing bags or heavy duty poly bags. Do I have one close? No. See, I'm redoing. I have all of my shipping. Oh yes, I do. I do. So here's a small one. So here's my purple little. Here's a small one. And these are usually the small ones, or what I'll put the gift in to get it real tight. And then this goes inside of my big heavy duty ones that I fold over that make it real easy. If you ever notice, if someone does this and folds it over, then seals it, you can come right up here in this little gap, and it makes it really easy to pull open. So you don't cut anything that's inside. I'm really mindful. My G is here. Gary, hi baby. It makes it really easy to, and I'm always very mindful of when someone opens a bag so they don't cut what's inside. So I do that, and I'll take, like I said, I take a larger bag and I'll fold it over, you know, so there's just a little play, so you can get up in this little space right there to then cut or open the bag without fear of tearing. Gary, I'm so disappointed in myself. I'm sorry. So I had done my Macaw Kerchette for Gary's mood board make along, and I got so distractified, and I haven't finished my tutorial yet. G, I have a commitment that after this, when I get off, I'm going to at least film one pass of feathers. I have 2 sections of feathers left. I don't know why. I just got like, does anybody else get like that? When you're like, I got so many other things to work on, I kept putting it off, right? Hi, Gary. But yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to get off here, and I'm going to work on that a little bit. It is already 8 o'clock. Right? It is, but I was so honored to be in your slideshow. Everybody did such a beautiful job on because it was like structure. We were doing things with structure and architecture and stuff. And so mine's always a little spin-off, but my texture and my structure was the feathers, and then all the twins in a stitch but then there's the first row of feathers. So, and a couple of my girls have done the original. This is going to be Macaw 2.0 because I've changed the rib, the ribbing that goes down here. I changed that from the original. But yeah, so there's that. I have it right here though. And then I had been looking for my numbers. I put my numbers in the corner to help numbers. So when I'm looking through to put the videos together, you can see exactly which row. You know, I was like, oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, shoot, that one's the wrong. I can see. It's easier to see them. Yes, yes. Everybody did such a great interpretation. Gary, that was genius. Your mood board make-alongs, I look forward to them. This next one, it'll be the spring make-along. You guys should check it out. So Urban Yarn, there he is. That is Gary from Urban Yarn, my Canadian Australian. Still to this day, love your damn accent. And that's just like my Mishaela. It's like she'll be talking, we're gonna go out, and she's got this southern drawl, and then it goes German. I was like, precious. I would know both of them without even seeing them, right? I love you most, Esther. Right? Oh no, I love Gary's accent so much. But yeah, you guys should check him out. Mama Swift, will you drop him like it's hot real fast? So if any of you, which I'm sure, if you're here, you know Gary. But go check him out. He will be dropping his spring mood board make along, and we'll be on that because you got to double dip it, double dip, double dip, and double dipping for the new people. Is so say like there's like 3 events. There's a blanket for Boggy Creek. There's Gary's mood board make along, and then there's I don't know. Let's use a furl hook. Well, the blanket, you make a blanket. You use Gary's mood board to select your pictures. You use the hook to do that. The hook, make something with the furl, and then you've just participated in 3 things. That's a triple dip right there. I love to do that. Like Luck of the Draw and Boggy Creek, there's a double dip, double dip, double dip, and you were able to use 1 blanket to satisfy 2 events. Yeah, we already did those last year. We're on to spring now. We did fall, we did summer, and now we're doing spring. My fall mood board, ooh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Mary King got that one. What hook size should you use are we talking about the Bernat Pop again? We said a 6mm. 6mm. Yep. So you guys go subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when he drops it. So, and then, I'm going to talk all about it because we're going to make something. I always participate with whatever Gary does. I try. Gary, did you see? You didn't see. You came in late. I've been knitting. Oh, and it's knitting. We used to call knitting knitting because we had a sister that doesn't like knitting. But look, I'm knitting. It's all just, what is it called? The stockinette. But it's garter on the edges. There's garter on the edges to do. It's like Mama in a Stitch. Her pattern, how she does that. But I'm in the middle of a row right now. But I'm using an anniversary cake. I just saw Ross. Did you guys see Ross? Ross did the Dell neck kerchief thing. Knitting, right? Marianne from the Crotchety Clogger started saying that. I'm knitting because Madonna would get mad. She's only it's all in fun, though. We just play around. But knitting, yeah, knitting, because that shit is knitting. We all grown. We're grown. I didn't drop an F-bomb. Fudge knuckles. Okay. I think, is it time to go? Do we gotta go? I should go. I really should. I gotta do this tutorial. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Do, 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 do. Did you just get 2 anniversary cakes? I love that. I had 1 left. I'm making that one. That blanket's for TJ, my youngest son. Yeah, I love the anniversary cakes. Yeah. Oh, Ross. Yeah, Ross from Smells Great Guy. Smells Like Yarn. He just did the most beautiful. That yarn is gorgeous, but it's got wool in it. I can't play with it. Have a good night, G. Rest easy. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, I got it. I got to skedaddle. All right, my loves. Well, I think that's it. Remember to just, whenever you feel like you're overwhelmed or something is hard, just remember Lex and me telling you, just stop for just a moment. It takes 3 seconds. Actually, it takes about 6 seconds to take some real deep breaths. You know, get them feet on the floor, get your feet in the grass, on the ground, ground yourself out. And let's just take 1, we might take 2. We're gonna take a couple deep breaths. I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna be real vocal tonight because I just feel like I have a lot of pent up energy because I didn't do much today. It was raining all day. So I'm gonna take that deep breath into my belly. Ah. And I'm gonna breathe that out. I'm gonna do it again. Ooh, I felt that tension in my shoulders. Remember to work them shoulders out, work your neck, work your wrists, pull on your fingers, get all of that. Just get it all going and then get it off, get it off, get it off. Let it go. Wow, wow, wow. Stretch your face. Thank you for coming in. Robin, normally my oldest daughter is here and she pulls oracle cards, Kuan Yin oracle cards, and gives us kind of a little reading and does the numerology. And we are teaching a little bit of breath work. And so this is normally Mindful Monday, but my little one, and she is pregnant right now, so she's not feeling so good. So I told her to go rest. So today I'm just kind of, this is like a wing it. I was showing some stuff I was working on today. But Wednesday is normally Wellness Wednesday, and we do the same. It's at 8 a.m. in the morning, Pacific time. But again, we'll just sit, maybe we'll just do a sit and work together. We'll have a coffee and a whip. And we'll come on for an hour, and that's also the first day of school. So I'm going to come home and be all kinds of frantic. First day of junior year for the baby boy. But yeah, so it's been wonderful for you guys being here with me today. Thank you so much for making it rain in my chat. Thank you for the treats for being. We so appreciate everyone in the village that is helping for Lexi to birth her baby at home. For those of you that are new that don't know what I'm talking about, Lexi, my oldest daughter, is pregnant right now, due at the end of December, and she is having a home birth after losing our first grandbaby last year. In a hospital due to hospital negligence. So she is birthing at home with a midwife, and we have a private birthing center that we're going through in Northern California. And so we are asking for help. Anyone that would like to help, my PayPal is at the top of my webpage, which is CreationsbyJax.com. You'll see it's easy right there. You can click it and go. We are also going to be doing some energy exchanges. Lexi has been painting, and then we will put the paintings up and let people purchase them for an exchange of energy. I am also taking on custom projects if people would like to order a custom project. Again, I'd like to have that exchange of energy, but for people that would like to just give, that is accepted as well. And very much appreciated, more than you will ever know. So that is for Bean, and we're calling the baby Bean because we're not going to find out what gender is until they are born. So that is at the end of December. And then at the end of February, I am asking for anyone that would like to help me with travel expenses to get from Washington State to Delaware to help drive the Boggy Blankets to Boggy Creek. So, so far right now, my plane ticket is almost covered. So thank you again, guys, so much. Yes, and she does numerology. Yes, we do numerology as well. And I might look into learning the Kuan Yin so when she's not here, I can pick it up. But I definitely, like, here is my raw, I have some raw pink quartz that I have real close right now. She's been zinging me. Zing, zing. But yeah, we pull a stone. We do, Lexi is a trained numerologist, yoga therapist, Ayurvedic, not an instructor with that one, but the other one, she studied at an ashram in Chennai and also in Ubud, which is Bali, Indonesia. That's it. People usually don't know what Ubud is, but it's, she was at a collective in Ubud, which is right outside of Bali, Indonesia. So she is certified and also can teach yoga. She can do all of that. So yeah, I'm so glad that she is being able to share that part of herself with you guys. So again, thank you for all the newbies. We had a lot of new people here today. And I welcome you all. This is a very safe place. I welcome questions, and this is a place of all. We are all creators. It's not just about yarn and crochet and knitting. I have jewelry makers, diamond painters, painters, actual painters, drawers, dyers, people that yarn dye. This is a community for all. So, yes, I think that's it. Okay, did I get it all? I think I got it all. Yeah. Pew, pew, pew. Hey, hit them Fonzies on your way out. Love you guys, and I'll see you on Wednesday and in them YouTube streets. Connie, hi, baby. And yeah, have a beautiful day there. Bye. Bye. Oh, did Bridget just get over? I'm finished. I was going to go over and say hello. Okay. Well, I hope you guys had a good day and a good celebration over at Bridget's. And we will see you next time, my loverlies. Where's my thing? Where's my thing? Okay. Sprinkles. Love you. Bye.